Hey, welcome. Today we are going to be discussing Kanye West and Miss Bianca. I should be saying Mrs. West for those of you who don't know who Bianca is and are just now getting caught up to speed. Bianca is Kanye West's new wife. Now, what we're going to be talking about Bianca and Kanye West is basically how Bianca parades around town with like absolutely no clothes on. None whatsoever. If you've ever seen her in a full gown, you've seen her in a lot. She wears these little skimpy clothes and stuff like that under the guise of it being modeling. And I don't know kind of if I can get jiggy with the way in which she dresses, right? Being that she's supposed to be his wife. But then I had to sit with myself, right? And I had to say, hey, Kay, like if you were married to somebody's billionaire, like if your husband was a whole billionaire, would you not trust in his marketing tactics and marketing his ways of making money, his ways of doing things? Wouldn't you just follow and let him kind of lead? Like, don't get me wrong, Kanye West is bonkers, but he has to have some kind of mental wherewithal to be able to make as much money as he has made, right? So I think there would be some internal battle because a lot of times I do get on here and I'm like, oh my God, put some clothes on, Bianca. Oh my God, Kanye West, why do you have your wife out here looking so crazy? But then you do have that humbling moment where you do put yourself in someone else's shoes and you're like, okay, well, let's say you had a billionaire husband. Would you, and you knew he was kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but you kind of know that his craziness is able to make him a lot of flipping money. His tactics do make him a lot of money, and he does have some weird insight to the way in which people think, whether we want to agree with it or not. He does, because he's able to act crazy 1 minute, then go back and sell y'all something, sell y'all Yeezys, sell y'all something, and then once he sells it to y'all, y'all eat it up. So it's like, would I then follow and be like a Bianca, or would I be domineering and perhaps lose out on a husband like a Kanye West? And I don't know. I feel like watching her and watching how they are slowly they're slowly meshing themselves together and we're slowly getting more comfortable with the two. I do feel like Bianca is making the right decisions in terms of dressing all crazy. And I know I probably wouldn't have said that in a million years, but I do think she is, because there is a market for that crazy dressing. You know what I mean? There is a market for that risque dressing. And if that's what he wants to tap into and that's what she feels like she's comfortable with allowing him to use her as a model to tap into, then it's a market for it, then go for it. You know what I mean? I won't sit here and try to scrutinize Ye for what he's doing or his wife for what they're doing, because if they've come to an amicable decision to do this, it is slowly but surely coming together, and it is looking like, oh damn, that's like a cool fit. Maybe not something that I would wear outside the house, but maybe something I'd wear in my bedroom. You know what I mean? But that's a cool fit, you know? So it's like he does have this mastermind when it comes to picking out clothes and putting pieces together. And I'm sorry if you're hearing any noise in the background. So I kind of can see the vision a little bit. Let me tell you, messing around with Kanye and whoever being Kanye corner, it take a while sometimes to see the vision. The vision was a little bit blurred in the beginning, but I am getting to a point where I'm just like, all right, Bianca, I see where you're going. I see why you've allowed him to make you dress like this and blah blah blah. Because once he starts selling these different pieces and doing all these different things, us women will buy it. We may not wear it out in public like Mrs. Bianca West, but we will definitely be intrigued and we'll like, all right, well, we could buy that, which is what the ultimate goal was in the very beginning, I think. But hey, how do you feel about Kanye West? Not making, but having his wife dress up the way that she dresses up to go in public. Do you feel like it's for attention? Do you feel like it's a good strategy to make money? Do you feel like, oh my God, he shouldn't be doing this to his wife? Share your thoughts and comments down below if you're listening to this on YouTube. And if you're listening to this through the podcast, send me a voice message. Bye.